2016, question 6 in paper 2 is expected value with a little bit of probability. So the lotto jackpot's €1,000 in a club. You choose one letter, so there's 26 of them, and two numbers from 0 to 9, and there's 10 of each of those. So to get M correct, that would have to be one letter out of 26. M33 to get 3 correct out of the first 10. To get the number 3 correct is 1 out of 10, and again same probability, 1 out of 10. So that's one combination out of 2600. Part B of this question, you're told if a contestant matches the letter only or the letter and one number, but not both numbers, so that's the letter in the first or the letter in the second, they will win €50. Using the table below or otherwise, find how much the club should expect to make or lose on each play, correct to the nearest cent if they charge €2 per play. So we fill this information in. We have our probability for the first one, and we have the payout. Probability for the first one was 1 over 2600. The payout was 1,000. So x over the probability of x is 1,000 over 2,600. These are all €50, these three. On the bottom one is 0, so you fail to win. 0 times anything is 0. So let's look at the letter and the first number, and these probabilities will be the same, these two, because it doesn't matter whether it's the first and second. So letter, you get the letter right, you don't get the number, so there's 9 possibilities where you don't get it, and then you do get the number. Is going to be the same for both of these, so that's actually getting the second and the first number in reverse order. So it's going to be 9 over 2600 for both of these. And 950s are 450, so 450 over 2600. 450 over 2600. And then the letter only is 1 over 26. And then you don't get the number, and you don't get the number. So 9 9s are 81 over 2600. 81 over 2600. And 50 81s are 4050. So expected payout, we have to add all these guys up together and see what they amount to. So let's do that. So we should be able to do it out of a calculator. To 2 450s is 900 plus the thousands, that's 1900, plus 4050 is 5950 over 2600. So actually it's going to be more than 2. We're only charging €2, so we're going to lose money here. So that those two divided is equal to 2.29. So we're going to lose in the long run 29 cents per play. Part C, the club estimates the average number of plays per week to be 845. So at the moment they're going to lose 29 cents by 845. If the club wants to make €600 profit per week, how much should they charge per play? Okay, well, 600 profit, 600 divided by 845 is how much profit they should make on each play. So we've 600 people playing, 845 people playing, we want to make €600. So 600 divided by 845 is 0.710059, so 0.71. So that's how much they need to make per play to gain a profit of €600. So they're currently losing 29 cents, but the expected value is 229. So we add 229 to 71, we get €3 exactly. So if they charge €3 per play and 845 people play, they will make €600 profit.